This seems like a mess in my bedroom, but I haven't cleaned it because it's kind of part of a grand scheme. Makeup free day here. The part of moving that overwhelms me isn't the packing, actually, because I've done enough decluttering that it's not too overwhelming. I've had more overwhelming moves. The part that is overwhelming to me is the stuff that we're still going to need. So I'm going to kind of set up an area where I'm going to pack, but I'm going to leave boxes open in case I still need stuff. Someone mentioned it's such a great idea when you're packing clothes is just gather the hangers, put a hole in the bottom of a trash bag, turn it upside down, put it over the hangers, and then everything is in the trash bag. You can even tie the trash bag at the bottom and just move all your clothes that way. Am I doing that? Not really. Well, I'm going to an Airbnb for 8 days before I move into my condo. And then I'm not actually moving to the condo for an extra week. I'm going to be going to Massachusetts because my daughter-in-law is having a surgery and she'll be on week 3 of healing and she's still going to need some help. So I'm going to go down that week and help her. So it's going to be kind of a unique move. I'm sure there are more efficient ways to do a move than what I'm doing, but you know, in life you just do the best you can, and that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go ahead and get started and we'll just explain as we go. Okay, so with my closet, I'm going to just pull out things I'm not going to wear. I want to keep one sweatshirt out. I want to keep out, oh boy. See, I wore this dress. Actually, I guess I wore this dress on Sunday, but it's super comfortable. So I think I'm just gonna have to have a church uniform. And so all of this stuff, I know I'm not going to wear until I'm in the condo. So this I can kind of put a trash bag over. And, you know, you can keep it right in your closet. But for now, I just felt the need to have it kind of separated out. Weirdly, I'm missing a purple shirt, and I cannot find it. It has to be in somebody's bedroom, and they just don't realize it. So I'm going to go get a trash bag. I'm not going to get boxes until I pull everything out and kind of decide what kind of boxes I need. This is how I have to do these things. This is how my brain works. My brain doesn't think and plot ahead necessarily because I can't picture things in my head. All right, so here's my bag. Here's the clothes not going to the Airbnb. So we're just gonna fold. I'm gonna fold it in half. That's how I'm gonna do it. At the top where the seam is, and I'm going to cut out a hole. Okay, that's not too big. Yeah, that's a little bigger than it needed to be. Oh well. And then I'm going to fit it over the hangers like so. And then this can be moved as is. I'm just going to gather all of this up. You could use a garment bag, obviously, if you had one. You could use bags that are like, what do they call those? Contractor bags. Those things are huge. I'm not going to worry about it, though. This is what I'm going to do. Okay? There, and then it can move just like that. And for now, these are going to go right back in my closet. Then when we get to the condo, they can just be put right in my closet there. All right, let's tackle the shoes. I just want to make sure they're as condensed as possible. And then maybe I can use the spare shoe boxes to store other things. We'll have to see. This also will enable me to sweep out my closet. So this molding in here, See this? What those white floorboards? When we had our floor laid, that was trim that was supposed to go in the rooms. This is going in the trash, by the way. And they ended up putting it in random areas throughout the house, like my closets. And then I didn't have enough for the areas I did want it in, and it was already cut, already installed, when I noticed the mistake they made. All right, here is a look at my shoes. These are my knockoff Uggs that I wear in the winter. And then I wear these when I need extra support as like slippers around the house. Otherwise, these are my slippers. These I love. They're like fun beachy shoes. I wear these sometimes with dresses, little Oxfords. These I have not worn, so I'm going to go ahead and let these go since I do have these that I can wear to the beach. And then these are my knockoff Vans I got from Target. They do need to be cleaned because from last week it was raining. I wear these to church with dresses, not even lying. And then these I feel like I can get rid of because I haven't used them in a really long time. All right, so there's the shoes I'm keeping. And here's what's being decluttered. All right, let's see what fits. So let's do the boots first. And I bet I could fit the sandals in with the boots, which yes, I can. That's what I like about this, is you can fit more than one pair in each. So here's my slippers. Actually, I'm leaving those out because I wear them. So I'll put my beach shoes in here. And honestly, the Oxfords also fit, but they don't need to because I can't fit these in anyway. And then I have shoes on, of course. My New Balance sneakers, which I don't usually put in here. These are more for shoes I don't wear every day. Okay, now I just need to dust that. It's nasty. So honestly, I struggle to think I need to keep these other two boxes. This is where it gets hard. So I'm thinking, would I get another pair of shoes? But when would I get another pair of shoes, and what would they be for? I do have my sneakers and slippers, so maybe I'll keep one box on the off chance I decide to put sneakers and slippers in there and be super neat freak. And these go in my declutter pile, and I think I'm going to put this in my declutter pile too. I don't need it. And I'm always asking people, do you want a shoe box? I think everybody has what they need. I'm going to move this. This is going to get packed because this is more for looks. I'm just going to sweep out here first before I start putting things. This is going to be my this is going to be like my packing section here. And this is pajamas. This is like all my socks, underwear, you know, all my undergarments. And these are shoes that need to go back to Dick's Sports. I need to get a different dustpan up here too. Just like kind of sweep out the closet spot right there where I just was. This is my upstairs broom, not to be confused with my downstairs broom. Got dirt from all the shoes here. Not me disturbing spiders. Okay. We'll decide which of my pajamas are coming with me to the Airbnb. Definitely the only shoes coming with me are the shoes I'm wearing and the gray slippers. I missed a spot. Where's my broom? I'll put this one on top because I can put stuff in it. Okay, so now I'm going to get these pillows. I'm not going to use decorations until I am in my condo. So these can all be packed, as well as my curtain up there. I'm going to take that down as well. You'll have to excuse my filming. It is not going to be fancy from here on out. I don't know if I need one of these. I think I'm going to go ahead and declutter the tension rod. I also don't think I'm going to need this curtain for anything, so I'm going to go ahead and declutter that. You know, if it doesn't have a use, it has to go. The less I have to pack, the better. So everything is a declutter. So, you know, as all of us, you know, you think you're going to need something. You did need it. I did need it for this room, but I don't need it anymore. So actually, I can put it in the shoebox. Also, while I'm here, I should go get my stool. I guess I need my stool to do that. So it's really, 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 really hard for me to take things one step at a time. My, you know, it's also really hard for me to film on a broken camera, but here we are. My go-to is like things pop in my head and I just go there, go there, go there, go there. And I'm trying really hard to like streamline myself. It's very, very difficult to be that disciplined. Vacuum bags for the win. Whether or not I've actually vacuumed them, that's irrelevant. Flat jumbo. My vacuum cleaner is downstairs. So, is this jumbo too? Yep, flat jumbo. Alright. I love these pillows so much. And somebody said they don't go with my painting, but, and I know they're not exact, but if you look at the water, if you're looking at the sky color was the pillows I was trying to find, but if you look at the water, it does go with the water. Not that I'm defending myself in my decor choices, but it does go with the water. The way I'm kind of living my life is look and see what appointments we have, where I have to drive, what I have to do. Like today, I do have to go to the grocery store. I do need to bring a daughter to an appointment. I am babysitting Jabari at 3. Then first thing in the morning, or, you know, I set a time that I'm going to do my packing and decluttering. And then I'm just hoping that at the end of this, I have time. And I'm just filming, editing as I can, trying to get up a video every other day. But every time I say when I'll get up videos, something happens. But I feel even though if I cannot get it up right away, then at least it'll all be filmed. And maybe in the Airbnb I can get caught up, or when I'm helping my daughter-in-law, because there'll definitely be quiet times of the day, and she is an avid reader. She's just going to need help, like reaching things, making her lunch, you know, that sort of thing. But I'm excited to see their place. I've been meaning to, it's not the circumstances I wanted, but I have been meaning to get there. And it's just between them, their life and ours, it just hasn't happened. And yeah, would you normally choose to go the week you move? No. But you know what? Life, you gotta roll with it. And as you get older, you get more and more to the place of just saying, I'm just going to roll with it. You know, I might, oh, there goes my little clip. Oh dear. I might not vacuum pack this. This is too full, isn't it? So let's take this out. Sadness. I love it when you run the white thing across and it doesn't even seal. That's my favorite. That's my favorite, mi favorita. I just end up using the fingers. Truth bomb. I'm not sleeping at all. So this morning I was awake from 2 to 4:30. And then I fell back to sleep and woke up for the day at like 6. Yesterday I was up for the day at 3:45. And then I slept the night before that. The night before that I was up for the day at 2. It's just how I am when change is coming. So, and I'm trying to kind of regroup my brain. I'm going to need my husband to do this. He's so much better at this than I am. I'm trying to regroup my anxiety, and when I feel it, which is all the time, I'm saying to myself, I'm so excited to move. I'm so excited to move. And kind of convincing myself that I'm actually excited, not stressed. So, and I'm trying to just like, it's really not that big a deal. Packing it up, it's all going to happen. It's not that big a deal. So that's kind of how I'm just trying to frame my mind right now. So if you have any tricks that help you, I would love for you to share them in the comments. I'm sure it'll help everyone. All right, I'm going to let my husband help me with this later. But at least, I'm not going to shrink these. I've got too much in it. But it will give us the opportunity to keep them protected from any, I don't know, weather, water, whatever. Weather, water, whatever. Okay, now I'm going to pull the stuff off of the shelf and go through it. I did decide, I have my little end table here. Well, some of this stuff has to come with me to my Airbnb, but other stuff can be stored in the drawers, and then the drawers can be taped shut. Had to change my battery on my camera, so I thought that's a good reminder. I'm just going to go down, grab myself a cup of coffee, and then we will continue. Okay, so here's what I have. This is a box I need to go through and see what do I need in the short term. This is like my business box. And then this is my nail stuff that can be packed. This is trash from some glasses I got in the mail. Let's see, this is my bill-paying book that keeps everything straight. My Bible, my planner. I haven't been using this planner lately, so that can be packed. This was the tatting I never sent to my sister. The reason I am keeping this, even though I haven't been using it, is because it's not dated. So I just pick up whenever I start using it again. I just pick up on the very next week, which I love. Then this is my spare tripod, so that can be packed over here. This I need to go through. This is like supplements and such. So some of this will come to the Airbnb, and some of this can be packed. I'm going to pack this is my little caddy for the shower. I'm going to go ahead and pack this and just take my stuff out of it that I use, just because it's kind of bulky. So yeah, we'll just do that. So that can be packed. And then this is some jewelry. Actually, I'm decluttering this. Like literally have not worn this in like 2 years. And this is my husband's stuff, which I am sure he's keeping. And I really think it can be packed, but I will double check with him. And then my diamond painting, I am going to pack just for convenience sake. I don't know. Maybe I will take this one with me to the Airbnb and pack the rest. On 2 videos ago, someone said that I should let my husband make a decision once in a while too. I know you mean well. I really do. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have laughed. Trust me. If my man does not want to get rid of something, he don't get rid of it. And if he does want to get rid of it, he gets rid of it. I don't let him make decisions. He makes decisions. he makes decisions whether I let him or not, and I make decisions whether he lets me or not, because we are, although we are married, we submit you one to another. We also, neither one of us, I don't know, we're just not that much of a fighter when it comes to each other. So trust me, the man can make his decisions. I hope I can set your heart to rest on that. All right, so my stuff can be packed, and I can even add more to this, you know, and kind of top it off. My Bible, I can use my, you know, my phone, my planner. This will need to keep out. And then this is just a cover for my tripod. Well, I guess I'll keep that out. Little piece of trash here. Oh, this is a notebook I'm going to keep out as well because it's got numbers for our closing on it. So I'll put that over by my desk. So anything that is going to be packed, this is trash. I just need to clean this out real quick. This is for my tripod. Anything that can be cleaned out of here will. Anything I need to take to the Airbnb, I'll do that. So some of this is trash, a dime. Sunglasses, put that with this stuff. I think this is a really nice container, but I only have one. It's so hard to know. Should I keep it? Should I get rid of it? And then my diamond painting here will go in a bag. Is this like self-contained? I guess it is. So this I will take with me to the Airbnb just to give me something to do. And then, like, honestly, I don't know if these go with that or not. I'm kind of leaning toward they don't. Oh, little scissors. Oh, I've been looking for that. Okay, so these little tools that I use we'll put in here. So this will go to the Airbnb with me. And this stuff will get packed. And I really think that I am probably going to get rid of this container. So I'll have to get a Gladlock bag for the other stuff here. Or maybe actually, let's just stick it in here. I'll just combine all of my little jewels since they are numbered. I'm not too worried about it. And then I am going to require this particular box here. And then my husband's box will stay as is. I don't think he's going to use it in the next couple weeks, but I will just double check before I put it in a cardboard box. Got some trash in here. All right. More trash here. This is diamond painting, so it goes in here. And then, let's see, maybe no, because that'll be in a suitcase. We literally just lost power. What? Okay, I'm still looking through this. Okay, diamond painting can go in here. And then cards I'm keeping, letters I'm keeping can go in this box. Fish pans. Okay, so I just really need to take out anything I might use, which actually is only this white pen. So this actually can be packed. I guess I have everything I need. Actually, where's my headphones? Yep, I'll just take out my computer headphones, and the rest of this can just stay as is. Oh, and we agreed that I was going to get rid of this. You guys voted. This is the, what is it? Envelope system that I've never used, so we'll get rid of that too. All right, so that can go. So here's what I have. It's pretty condensed, and so now I've got a couple boxes. I'm going to start packing. I love cameras so much. My camera's like zooming on its own. I don't have time to fix it right now. So I have a medium and a small. So nothing like boxes and boxes. Feels kind of like, you know what, actually, it feels like a Dr. Seuss book. Boxes and boxes. That fits perfect. Actually, then I'll put my husband's in here because that's not too heavy. And then I can put my shoes in there. Wow, that is working way better. Oh, no, okay, here's my first snafu. So I'll take his out, get another small box, because I know his is going to fit perfectly as well in a small box. And then, let's see what else I can put in here. My tripod, go in here. And that can go in there. Anything else? Let's see. That's it. So this is all the stuff I'm going to put in a box to keep out to use, as well as those things too. But none of my slippers aren't going in a box. That just fit perfectly. This is good. I can put something like right there beside that white box maybe. So I'll leave that open. Then this will go in a small box. Probably not with that on it. That's going to have to go in a different box. So I'll just put this over here. Okay, that's a great start. And then that's bedding that I won't need. This is like pajamas, socks, underwear that I will need. All right, so anything I do need, I'm just going to put here in this box. It's not perfect, but it works. Oh, this one I was getting rid of. Supplements, sunglasses, that sort of thing. And then this can be packed, but I need to get like a small grab-bag bag for my little bit of jewelry that I'm keeping. And then this goes with my office stuff, as does this. All right, good news. I got my autofocus to shut off. So I'm just gonna label the side bedroom, master bedroom. Same with this one. Master bedroom. And then I brought up another one for my husband's stuff. I'm going to put Robin Spanish stuff. I'm going to write master bedroom on that too. Now, I shouldn't have blocked in this window because I do want to pull down these curtains that I have not liked. And declutter them. I bought those because we have electric heaters, baseboard electric heaters in here, and so when the girls were up here, it made me nervous to have curtains sitting on those heaters. But I like a long curtain. So I'm going to go ahead and donate those. I am going to leave the curtain rods. I know it's controversial. Some people say leave them, some people say take them. I feel like I put holes in the walls for them. If they like them, they'll keep them. If not, they'll take them down and put what they want. I'm not going to get overly worried about it, but I am going to leave them. It's just the part, it's what makes my conscience feel the best. So I'm almost done for today. I was really hoping to go around and collect all of my decor, but that is not going to happen today. I also was hoping to go to Goodwill today. That is also not going to happen today. And I know tomorrow we need to prioritize a dump run because you gotta go when the dump is open. It's not open every day. It's only open from Wednesdays to Saturdays. I apologize if the lighting's wonky. I had it on auto. Well, what happened, this has happened to me once before, where the camera just starts doing stop motion. And I can't figure out how to get it off. So I changed the setting to auto, but then it was like auto zooming, where I didn't want it to zoom. So I got it off auto. I have it on the TV setting, which now means sometimes my coloration is wonky. Someday I'm going to learn how to use a camera. This mirror, I am donating this mirror, so this is being decluttered. I heard my husband on the phone and he was telling someone at work, he was like, how, they said, how's the mood going? He goes, oh, good. He goes, mostly getting rid of stuff. He goes, you know how it is. He's like, there's just stuff. He's like, I'm not moving that. Yeah, that, at our age, that is a huge motivation to declutter. I am moving that. Okay. This I'm going to put back on the shelf. And then fold up these curtains to put in my declutter pile. We've had these for several years, so I don't necessarily feel badly. No, I don't feel bad at all. It's just one way God uses me to bless others, is getting them curtains they couldn't afford maybe, but need. They're a nice white curtain. I do like the curtain itself. I didn't like the location of the curtain. And I forgot to bring a glad belt lock bag up for my jewelry, so I'll just set the jewelry on the shelf. I know I'm going to be leaving soon to bring my daughter to her appointment, so this is a good stopping spot. And hopefully next time I can start pulling down decor. So that's definitely something we don't need. So how many days do I have to pack? What's today? Today's Tuesday, so I have 9 days to pack. I don't have to pack a truck, just have to get it in boxes. So from now on, this is the bed. No more pretty comforter, no more pretty pillows. That is just it. Still trying to decide if I keep that floral print in the living room or if I let it go. Definitely keeping the ocean print. Just got that. And I want it in my bedroom in the condo. But it's going to be hard to know what fits on walls, what looks good. For here, it was a way to kind of not have to style a big wall. But I'm not making any decisions on the condo until I'm there. Okay, so this is being donated. I also need to ask my husband if he wants those weighted blankets. Anyways, here is my declutter pile. That's my pack pile. Oh, and there's that bedding too. That is all packed, and then that's the stuff I'll keep using. That is my messy desk that's going to have to be tidied, and my curtains or curtainless windows. So yeah, plenty to do, but also plenty getting done. So I hope this was encouraging to you. I hope it motivates you that even if you think your bedroom's decluttered, how many times have you seen me declutter my closet, declutter my shelves? But there's always more, and as your life situation changes, for example, us moving, then what you want to let go of also changes. So remember, as always, God loves you, I love you too, and I can't wait to see you next time.